Are you ready to be great? Stop letting self-doubt, insecurity, and fear prevent you from building your business. This morning, wake up to success. Here's John Preston.
Good morning. Thanks for joining me here this morning for Wake Up to Success. Today, I have one very simple question for you. Do you believe that you can be great? Now, I don't mean do you think you can, or maybe it's a possibility if everything works out just right. Do you actually believe you can be great? Most people can't. Most people see themselves where they are in their life, and they can't imagine true greatness for themselves. They think success is something that happens to other people. Well, the truth of the matter is it can happen to you, but you have to believe it. One of the things I'm always told when I'm talking with people about opportunities is to always keep in mind what their past looks like. Most people, as many as 99% of the people in the world, are not able to imagine themselves ever making more than twice what they've made before. And it applies to all sorts of walks of life. If you've never had a job making more than $15,000, you can imagine yourself making $30,000 a year, but you can't imagine yourself making 50. If you've made 50, you can picture yourself making 100,000, but you can't see yourself making 200,000. And it continues to go on and up. If you've made $1 million, you can imagine yourself making 2 million, but not much higher. There are very few people who are able to picture themselves at true greatness with very, very high levels of success. But you can do that. You just have to train your brain. Now, what you have to realize is all your life, you've been training your brain to be average, to be moderate, to be okay. Think about how many times you tell yourself when you try to do something new, God, I suck at this. Or when somebody tells you, oh, you can't do that. All of those things throughout your life have made your brain think it can't be great. So how do you change your thinking? You actually have to rewire your brain. You have to rewire it to think positively. You've convinced yourself you can't be great because of all the negative self-talk and the talk of others. You have to positive self-talk. You have to do affirmations. Now, I used to think affirmations were just a load of crap. Basically, the fact that you stand in front of a mirror and tell yourself how great you are, and you're suddenly going to have success. But what I didn't realize was that self-doubt is so powerful. It creates fear in our lives, it creates indecision, and it paralyzes our ability to move forward. So how do you overcome self-doubt? By rewiring the brain through affirmations. Now, I'm going to take a second and share with you some of the affirmations that I do myself. I mean, I know this is not this. I'm not just going to preach this. This is something I have to do regularly, or I start thinking self-doubt on myself. I start thinking I can't do it. So I just wanted to read to you some of the affirmations that I say every day, 2 or 3 times a day. I say them in the morning when I get up. I try to say them in the middle of the day and again at night because I want to rewire my brain to be successful. So here are my affirmations. Every day I become more successful. I learn from my failures and they become stepping stones to success. I show my family how much I love them in every way possible. I am worthy of great things in my life. I awake each day with excitement, awaiting the good things coming to me. I forgive myself for mistakes and bad decisions I've made. I am a lucky, happy, healthy, and successful person. I love meeting strangers and approach them with boldness and enthusiasm. And finally, I confront conflict in a timely manner. Now, all of those things are things that I have to work on in my life. By those affirmations, it's easy to say, well, yeah, if you're not comfortable with other people and you don't confront conflict in a timely manner, those are lies. But they're no more lies than we tell ourselves every day when we tell ourselves we suck, when in fact we're pretty good at what we do. We've always told ourselves lies about our capability, and those lies become truth. So when you're doing affirmations, you say how you want things to be, and you repeat it often enough until your brain starts to believe it. And then you wake up one day and suddenly you believe you can be great. And what that means is that the fear and the indecision doesn't hurt you anymore, because you believe you can be great now. And that changes everything.